Hey, thanks for clicking. This is Joe Fritz. Since I didn't really have a video to put up for this week, again, I decided to waddle on in here, pun intended, and record a commentary track for one of my other videos. This one's Darkwing Duck. You've seen this before if you've been watching this channel. So I thought I'd just kind of explain how I did this, basically. So I wanted to do a cool city background, kind of like the city backgrounds you see on the Darkwing Duck show or on Batman the Animated Series. But I didn't want it to be too complicated because I didn't want to. I mean, you saw my Pikachu video, you saw my Bulbasaur video. Spend a lot of time on the background. I don't like to spend a lot of time on the background. I want to make the character the focus. So I want the backgrounds to be simple because I want to be able to make them quickly. You know how it is. So I literally just cut the city skyline out of some poster board. I drew it on there and then I cut it out. I'm using that magazine to kind of simulate a cloudy sky. You can barely see it. I end up going in with some orange here shortly. And I think that looks a lot better when I do it with the orange. I keep trying to think of some duck puns, but yeah. It's not coming to me. I'm a little tired. I'm a little jet lagged because I went to Ohio for training, which is why I don't have anything new to show you guys, unfortunately. Training for my job. So I flew to Ohio. I've been there all week. Had some fun. I wish I would have brought my camera. I could have recorded some stuff. We did some laser tag and played some pinball, all that good stuff. And then, I learned stuff to do my job. Also. Yeah, I should have brought my camera. I was thinking about bringing my camera, but I was just worried about bringing a lot of electronics on a plane because I didn't want them confiscated, lost, broken, all that good stuff. Next time I'll just do it. Because, there was lots of opportunities for me to make something interesting. I could have strapped a camera to myself and played laser tag. That would have been pretty fun. Maybe make a hot techno beat underneath it. That would have been fun. So you saw me put down the white. Unfortunately, the type of white paint I used kind of comes back to bite me because white, if you're not using primer, white. Sometimes spray paints don't like each other, depending on what they're made of. So that white ends up absorbing another color that I tried to add to the painting. But I end up making it work because in painting you can always make mistakes and you can always fix it. Just have to keep calm and just keep calm and take deep breaths, preferably with your mask on, and just keep trying until you get it right. So, putting that yellow on for his bill, his beak, his little webbed feet. Little webbed feet are going to be on the web. There you go. I don't know. Web feet. That's a pun, see? Yeah. Yeah, Darkwing Duck was one of my favorite shows growing up. Definitely one of my favorite Disney afternoon shows. I think Rescue Rangers probably my favorite. But Darkwing Duck was definitely up there. Tailspin was pretty good too, but unfortunately I don't like the Tailspin NES game. But I really like the Tailspin cartoon. I thought that was really cool. That Tailspin NES game, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's a lackluster shooter. There's better shooters on the NES. But meanwhile, some of the best platforms are Capcom Disney games. I don't know. Disney was very smart to employ Capcom to make their games, because I mean, people who weren't even born yet when Darkwing Duck was on the air are enjoying these games because they're good. You know, you can go back and play Darkwing Duck and even Rescue Rangers, and they're still good. So. I was kind of inspired to do these kind of Disney afternoon things because of that well, it's not a remaster. They just re-released them, similar to what they did with the Mega Man games. But yeah, you can get all of these games on the console of your choice. I don't think they're on Switch yet. I take that back, but they are PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So. Check it out. They didn't pay me to say this, by the way. And please don't tell them that I'm, you know, painting their characters. I don't know. I doubt they'd care. I'm just a small-time hoodlum. So, let's see. You know, you saw me, you know, put that stencil down and you could see the maroon on there. It's because I tried maroon. For some reason I thought Darkwing Duck was more of a maroon color, but I found that the purple and pink look a lot better on him. They look a lot better than, you know, having pink and maroon. It just didn't look right. It looked like palette swap Darkwing Duck. So you also saw on the pink stencil, I had you know, just a little spot of blue. That's a good way to conserve your stencils, so you don't have to cut out as many. It's just, you know, if the colors are far enough away from each other, just spray one color and then another. And here I am putting on a little bit more black, just to hide some of my mistakes or fix some of my mistakes. You know, wherever the color bleeds or wherever maybe something was just a little bit off, just go ahead and add a little bit more black to it. I try to go easy on the black on the first pass, so I can go a little bit heavier later, but I usually keep adding black until I've added too much, and then I freak out. But I try not to let it show. But yeah, you know, so I got in, at the time I'm recording this, I got into Seattle yesterday night, spent the night in Seattle, and then I went to Whole Foods and got some low-carb chocolate that they only sell at Whole Foods, because I'm trying to be healthy. But sometimes I need to have a treat. We all do. Treat yourself. Then I went to Wajimaya and I bought my son a Splatoon art book, which I think I'm gonna just do a video where I open that bad boy up and just show it off because it's really cool. He loves Splatoon. He played the Splatfest today. We were watching a movie, he pulled the Switch out and started Splatfesting it up. I don't remember what team he's on. I'll have to look and see. I don't even know what the teams are. I've been so behind. So at this point, I'm trying to. I play around with this a lot, trying to make the buildings look good, try to make the characters stand out, and it also fixes some of the rough outline and all that stuff. So you'll see me kind of experiment with different things as this video goes on. But I also, at Owajimaya, I also got my son a... no, I didn't get my son it. I got my wife a Narwhal tea diffuser in a mug that says "Get to the point," and I thought that was cute, and so did she. So that went over very well. Little tip, guys: if you're away from your lady for a while, get her a gift. It will distract her from the fact that she missed you so much that she hates you now. No, that's horrible. I'm a horrible man. But no, seriously, think about it. Let her know you're thinking about her. That's how you keep them. You just gotta let them know. Like, hey, I was thinking about you, and I got you this. It's that simple. So, teaching you how to be a better person, Joe Fritz. I also, while I was in that area, I checked out Pink Gorilla Games. It's a really great game store run by Kelsey, who has her own YouTube channel. She's really cool. I've met her a few times. I went in there, but I think usually when she sees me, I'm wearing a hat, and she didn't. I don't think she recognized me. She might have recognized me. I don't know. I was too. When I thought that she didn't recognize me, I had a little bit of anxiety kick in, and I was like, she's just gonna think I'm one of the creepos who follows her on YouTube, and I'm not. Where are your Vita games? That's what I asked her. I've been looking for Vita games because I know Vita games are going cheap right now, and they're fun to collect. Vita stuff. It's a little console that nobody wanted, but I think it's pretty cool. And all the games are super cheap for it right now, so it's a great time to build up your collection. I think I slowed the video down at this point to pad it out to 15 minutes. I feel terrible for doing that. I'm not going to do that again. And you can see here I kind of add, like I said, I'm going for a kind of Batman the Animated Series, and well, even Darkwing Duck had backgrounds like this. So I think what I end up with is something that looks kind of like out of focus, but also like, you know, very evocative. Like, you know, you look at it, you get what it is. And I think that's what's the most important, is that when you look at it, you're seeing Darkwing Duck, and you're seeing buildings in the background, and that's all you need. You don't need to have a lot of details. You don't need to have anything like that. You just need something evocative. You don't really need anything else. And I like the way it kind of just looks like this blurry background. I think it ended up turning out really good. Here I am carefully trying to remove that. And there we go. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. So, you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking some time with me. I hope you come back and see us again real soon. I'll have something new for you.